Today is Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. Today I had a half day off in the afternoon and I traveled all the way to Suncheon, Imsil, and Jeonju. I met a beautiful lady in Suncheon and we had a coffee and we discussed this and that. Then I traveled to Donghae to drop off two crates of pear containers. And then I traveled to Imsil, Osumeon, that's Loyal-dok County, and I had a haircut. Very cheap. It's 6,000 won. That's about $4. And then I finally traveled to north to Jeonju City, and I bought 9 packages of LED lightings. I'm going to use them to decorate the outside facade of Cafe Silk Road in Hwasun, which is owned and managed by a beautiful lady and former music teacher, Mrs. Yu. So I'm going to help her to build those beautiful LED lightings on the walls or facade of her cafe, which is all white. So I had some kind of fruitful day today for my holiday. I kind of helped other people to be happy. So it was quite a satisfying day. But let's find out what Web3 is all about. Last Wednesday, which was December 14th, I traveled up north to Seoul, and I attended the meeting between IPFS Korea Data Center and their Filecoin Foundation and Protocol Labs representatives. And my company, KT, I kind of mediated the meeting. And one of the discussions that we had was Web3. I just know what the Web3 is in a very basic, vague term. So today I'm going to delve further into the definition of Web3 and what it can bring to our daily life in the near foreseeable future. So let's take into this interesting article, and I am trying to read this article with a special emphasis on pronunciation and the key expressions such as cliches, idioms, and phrases that I could utilize for my day-to-day English conversation with foreigners. Here we go. Reader's Digest. RD.com Tech Internet. Web3 is the future of the Internet. Here's why you need to know about it. Lena Bradford. Yeah, Bradford is pair. Bradford pair. Updated October 17th, 2022. HD Genzo get images. That's a stock image. Web3 is the newest version of the Internet. Here's what that means, what to expect, and when it's coming. The Reader's Digest version. Web3 is the next evolution of the Internet. It builds off current Web 2.0 with added functionality. Whereas Web 2.0 is focused on read and write, Web3 is read, write, own, or read, write, execute. Decentralization, privacy, security, and machine learning are early principles of Web3. Decentralization, privacy, security is scarce and non-existent, and machine learning are early principles of Web3. So we have a machine learning there. Because the genesis of Web3 will be slow and Web 2.0 won't disappear. Many may not even notice the change. What is Web3? Web3 is the newest version of the internet. That sounds huge, and it is. But the internet isn't being uninstalled and replaced with a new version. Rather, it's about adding to what we already use. So, sorry, I was distracted. My daughter's complaint, and I just changed the rooms, and I am now lying on my bed with my belly touching the floor, touching the bed. So where were we? What is Web3? Web3 is the newest version of the internet. That sounds huge. That's another good cliche. That sounds huge. And it is. But the internet is being uninstalled and replaced with a new version. Rather, it's about adding to what we already use. And don't worry if we are confused about AR versus VR. You love VR while you hate them both. There will be something for everyone. 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 That sounds huge. That sounds huge. That sounds huge. There will be something will be there for everyone. Something will be there will be something for everyone. There will be something for everyone. There will be something for everyone. Web3 will eventually shape what the metaverse is and how we shop. AI may pick out the best VR headsets for us, for example, and will keep our data more secure. How the internet has changed. So far, there have been two versions of the internet. The first version was called Web 1.0 or read-only web, which lasted from the beginning of the internet in 1989 to the early 2000s. Its intent was to share information. There wasn't any interaction between the visitor and what was online. You could put up your own pages online, or you could read other people's pages. That's it. Other than email, communication was nil. All the information was stored on a server and accessed only by a computer. Slowly, the internet evolved into Web 2.0 or read-write web. It became official around 2004, and it is what we use today. This version allows people to interact with what they see online through comment sections, social media, and more. Instead of being stored only on personal servers and accessed by computers, 2.0 information can also be stored in cloud storage, hosted servers, and viewed on tablets, mobile phones, and even your fridge, in addition to your computer. What is Web3? So when you ask, what is Web3? Web 3.0, the answer is really that it's just the next evolution of the internet. growing out of Web 2.0. We are already getting glimpses of what it will eventually be, even if there is no hard definition of what this progression will entail. Like the earlier versions of the internet, Web3 is building off the past generations and adding to it. It is considered the read, write, own, or read, write, execute version of the internet. Decentralization, privacy, machine learning, and safety are some trends we are already seeing that will shape the Web 3.0 environment. Fairness through decentralization. The big focus of Web3's meaning is decentralization, making online communities owned by everyone with transparent information sharing. Instead of storing information through database giants such as Google, information will be freely shared and stored in many locations. That is called distributed computing. Decentralized distributed computing. Everything will be shared by DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. DAOs are groups built for one purpose, community run, relying on each member within the DAO to work in the best interest of reaching a common goal. DAOs are groups built for one purpose, community run, relying on each member within the DAO network, DAO, to work in the best interest of reaching a common goal. DAOs really emerged among cryptocurrency enthusiasts and are largely used to make decisions in a bottom-up, ideally equitable management approach, explains Sharad Varshni, CEO of Oval Edge, a data governance consultancy. Privacy through blockchain. Blockchain is considered a pivotal part of decentralization. Ownership of things on the internet will be registered on the blockchain, which is a transparent and publicly accessible data system that allows anybody to see what goes on in it, says Bill Huang, co-founder of Luna Market. An example of people using blockchain includes registering digital assets, NFTs, and tokens, crypto, which allow people to transfer digital goods seamlessly without needing to know the other party seamlessly. Personal identity isn't revealed unless users decide to share their real identity by tying their blockchain wallets. Think of this as your Web 3.0 ID to their personal information, blockchain wallets. Web 3.3.0 ID. There is one main difference between blockchain technology and past infrastructure databases. Databases in the past were controlled by a single person or organization, and they had complete control over that system, says Huang. They could control how the data is stored and changed, leading to errors and fraud. Blockchains, on the other hand, allow anyone to create systems that can be audited by anybody. Because it is open to everyone, it allows anyone to understand the systems they are interfacing and develop trust with users who use their apps. Security through encryption. Encryption is another part of Web3. It basically ensures that no one can access data except for the intended parties. It basically ensures that no one can access data except for the intended parties. While we already use encryption to protect our online data, as the internet evolves, we will use it to ensure data can be both publicly transparent and privately owned. For example, encryption will keep your information private as you transfer ownerships and assets on the blockchain, said Huang. Machine learning through AI. Another piece of the Web 3.0 puzzle was dreamed of way back in the 1990s, way back. The idea was computers would be able to contextualize information much like the human brain contextualize, beyond just knowing what the information is. The AI, artificial intelligence, would understand the meaning and emotion behind the information, serving it up to humans in a more intelligent way than search engines do today. Serving it up. AI could, for example, find you the pair of shoes at the best price point for you using your personal preferences and style. The best price point. It may also be able to shop for a car or a vacation for you and then provide you with highly customized options. AI could also be used to make things of value using this advanced way of learning, such as creating new medicines or manufacturing new products. There are already a few use cases of artificial intelligence in Web 3.0 applications, said Huang. For example, there is AI-generated art, which is then sold as NFTs. How might this all fit into the metaverse someday? Although it's hard to pinpoint, I expect the metaverse will use blockchains to keep track of digital asset storage, says Huang. One potential use is that creators in the metaverse may be able to register their digital assets, like sound, music, immersive experiences, and games, in a safe and transparent way. Web 3.0 AI may also be able to build you custom metaverse games or environments based on your personality and preferences. Examples of Web3 companies, platforms, and networks. There are already many Web3 examples created and thriving. Popular Web3 networks include Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, and Cosmos. Some popular Web3 platforms include OpenSea, Coinbase, Ledger, and MetaMask. Many of these networks and platforms sell NFTs or cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Cons of Web3. Are there downsides to Web 3.0? It is really too soon to tell. There will be something for everyone. It is too early. It is too soon to tell. It is really too soon to tell. We are still in the infancy of this new version of the internet. We are still in the infancy of this new version of the internet. There are theories, though. We are still in the infancy. Of this new version of the internet. We are still in the infancy of this new version of the internet. Some believe that DAOs in particular could be chaotic, without someone or something in control Hate speech and misinformation, for example, could get worse because there won't be anyone to police it. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Policies may help sort things out eventually. That's another good cliche. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Even though DAOs reject the constraints of centralized control, they still need to adopt governance policies, including data governance, says Vashni. As DAO organizations operate entirely online, governing data effectively is critical for security access, collaboration, and more. DAOs are built on and work using digital information. Ensuring that this data is well managed using a dedicated tool should be at the top of the list when deciding on governance protocols. How web3 could affect your life. In the future, your data will be yours and you can use it to create a better life. Companies collecting your personal data every time you buy something or search for something online could be a thing of the past. That's a good phrase. A thing of the past. There will be something for anybody. We are still in the infancy of this new version of the internet. There is a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past. AI could work as your own personal butler, creating personalized experiences for you using the data you control. You may also be able to build custom games and environments using AI. Interesting. Conclusion. Though there is a lot that may come with Web3, there are some overall themes that are already emerging. The pull away from big data, with an emphasis on giving the user more freedom and security, is already happening. The pull away. The pull away. Probably the first time for me to encounter that phrase, pull away. So let's see what is a pull away in the verb as a noun. Pull out. When you have intercourse, you pull out your penis. Pull away. You run away. Basically, you will just avoid the situation and take a step back. Pull away. Move away or withdraw, as in the car pulled away from the curb. Move ahead and forward, as in his horse pulled away and took the lead. Got it? So pull away, move away. What the? Sorry. What the? Okay, so conclusion. While Web 3.0 may seem exciting and a little daunting, right? A little daunting. It is important to remember that there won't be a big change right away. There won't be a big change right away. That sounds huge. It is important to remember that there won't be a big change right away. There won't be a big change right away. There won't be a big change right away. Over time, the internet as we know it will slowly evolve into the new version, just like 1.0 evolved into 2.0. It will be easy for most to adapt, as earlier functionalities of the web will remain, and we may not even realize it's happening. Earlier functionalities. As for when that will be, some experts predict it will take a minimum of 5 to 10 years. It will take minimum of 5 to 10 years. As for when that will be, yeah, that sounds daunting. That sounds awkward. That sounds huge, but don't be surprised. The pull away, the thing of the past. You are not alone. Remember, it is important to remember that you are not alone. It takes some time. Sources: Shared Varshney, CEO of Overedge; Billy Huang, co-founder of Luna Market. Pimple popper, man. I don't have a pimple, so not necessary. So let's go back, see what expressions I could remember. This one was by Alina Bradford. Web3 or Web 3.0. We learned that Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and it is a read, write, and execute. What is Web 3? Uninstalled. There will be something for everyone right there. There will be something for everyone. Metaverse. Slowly evolved. Comment sections, information, cloud storage, tablets, fridge, growing out of Web 2.0, entail building of the past generations and adding to it. Building of the past generations. Building of the past generations. Adding to it. Building of the past generations. Decentralization, distributed computing, database giants, DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Bottom up, equitable management approach, blockchain, NFTs, transparent and publicly accessible data, Luna, NFTs, registering digital assets, tokens, personal IDs, digital wallet. Main difference, databases in the past. Yeah, anyone can create, allows trust withers trust. Encryption, internet, transparent, privately owned ownerships. Blockchain, AI, artificial intelligence, AI cloud. The best price point. What else I learned? Few use cases. AI generated art. Metaverse, immersive experiences. Popular Web3, Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, and Cosmos. OpenSea, Coinbase, Ledger, and Digital Ledger. Okay, MetaMask. Cons of web3. Cons. What? It is really too soon to tell. It is really too soon to tell. That sounds huge. So it is really too soon to tell. It is really too soon to tell. It is really too soon to tell. Downsides. Doubts, misinformation, hate speech. There won't be anyone to police it. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Policies may help sort things out eventually. Butler, personal butler. The pull away. Overall themes. The daunting, exciting, and a little daunting. It is important to remember that there won't be a big change right away. It is important to remember that there won't be a big change right away. It is important to remember that there won't be a big change right away. Over time, the internet as we know it will slowly evolve into the new version. Functionalities, minimum of 5 to 10 years. Well, that's it. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.